Deep in the Czech wilderness stands a castle built not to keep enemies out, but to trap something far worse within, a darkness so ancient, so malevolent, that even the Nazis feared it. Welcome to Houska Castle, where the ground itself whispers of the unspeakable. In the 13th century, a strange fortress rose in a remote forest north of Prague, far from any trade route or strategic point. Houska Castle was no ordinary stronghold. Its walls were thick, its towers imposing, yet it lacked the usual defenses of a medieval castle. No outer fortifications, no clear purpose. Local legend tells a chilling tale. The castle was built over a bottomless pit, a gaping chasm said to be a gateway to hell itself. Villagers spoke of winged creatures crawling from the depths, half-human shadows that plagued the night. The lord who commissioned Houska, so the story goes, ordered it sealed, not to protect the land from invaders, but to keep whatever lurked below from escaping. When prisoners were offered pardons to descend into the pit, what they found drove them to madness. What lies beneath Houska Castle, and why has it terrified everyone who's dared to uncover its secrets? The legend of Houska Castle Eggs Pit was no mere ghost story. It was a terror etched into the bones of the land. In the 13th century, before the castle's walls were raised, locals avoided the site, whispering of a chasm that swallowed light and exhaled dread. When construction began, workers reported strange occurrences. Tools vanishing, footsteps echoing in empty chambers, and a low, guttural hum rising from the ground. The lord of the region, determined to seal the pit, offered condemned prisoners a chance at freedom. All they had to do was be lowered into the abyss and report what they saw. The first volunteer, a murderer named Yannick, was roped in and descended. Moments later, his screams tore through the air, incoherent and raw. When they pulled him up, his hair had turned white, and he babbled of things with wings and eyes in the dark. He died days later, raving in a language no one understood. Could a simple hole in the earth hold such horrors? Or was something far older lurking below? Have you ever felt a place was wrong, like the air itself was warning you to leave? Houska's chapel was built directly over the pit, its floor reinforced with stone slabs as if to weigh down whatever stirred beneath. The chapel's walls were adorned with frescoes, but these were no ordinary religious scenes. Among the images of saints, artists painted demonic figures, half human, half beast, locked in battle, their faces twisted in agony. Some say the paintings were a warning, others that they were a record of what had already escaped. Over the centuries, the castle changed hands, but its reputation grew darker. In the 17th century, a Swedish alchemist named Aranto took residence, conducting experiments in the castle's depths. Locals claimed he was summoning entities, and one night, a blaze consumed his chambers. Aranto vanished, but strange lights flickered in the castle's windows for years after. By the 20th century, even the Nazis during their occupation of Czechoslovakia were drawn to Houska. They sealed it off, reportedly conducting occult experiments tied to the pit. What did they find that made even hardened SS officers abandon the site in fear? The castle's modern caretakers speak cautiously of its history. Visitors report an oppressive weight in the air, especially near the chapel. Some hear whispers or feel unseen hands brushing past. In the 1990s, a team of paranormal investigators spent a night inside, their equipment picking up distorted voices and sudden temperature drops. One investigator, a skeptic, refused to enter the chapel, claiming he saw a shadow move across the wall, a shadow with no source. The team left shaken, their recordings littered with sounds they couldn't explain. Houska Castle stands today, open to tourists, but the pit remains sealed, its secrets locked beneath stone. Yet as the 21st century dawned, a groundskeeper made a discovery that threatened to unravel everything we thought we knew about the castle's true purpose. In 2009, a groundskeeper at Houska Castle was repairing a wall near the chapel when he stumbled upon something chilling: a hidden compartment, sealed for centuries, containing a tattered journal. Its pages, written in a shaky hand, described the gate beneath the castle, a place where the air screams and the shadows breathe. The author, a 16th century priest, claimed the pit was no natural void but a tear in the world, a doorway to a realm of endless torment. He wrote of rituals to keep it closed, of sacrifices made in secret. The journal ended abruptly, its final words a plea. Do not dig deeper. The discovery was quietly archived, and the castle's caretakers refused to comment. Today, Houska stands as a tourist site, its chapel floor still sealed, but the pit's presence looms. Visitors leave with stories of unease, of feeling watched, of hearing faint scratches from below. Is the pit truly a gateway to hell? Or is it something we can't yet comprehend? What would you do if you stood above a place said to hold the unspeakable? Would you dare to look? Houska Castle defies explanation. Geologists have studied the site, finding no natural explanation for a chasm so deep it resists measurement. Historians puzzle over why a castle would be built in such a remote, defenseless spot, its architecture designed to face inward rather than out. The frescoes, the journal, the stories of winged creatures, they all point to a truth we may not be ready to face. Perhaps Houska was built to contain a force older than humanity, a darkness that still stirs when the world grows quiet. Or perhaps the real horror is our need to believe in such things, to give shape to the unknown. Either way, Houska Castle remains a sentinel, guarding a secret it may never surrender. The next time you walk through an ancient place, listen closely. Does the ground beneath you feel alive? Share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever visited a place that felt haunted by more than just ghosts? Hit that like button if this tale sent shivers down your spine, and share this video with anyone who loves a mystery that echoes through time. Your support keeps the Cube of Mysteries unearthing the world's darkest secrets. Next time, we're chasing a man who vanished into the stars. The Desaparecimiento de Granger Taylor isn't just a missing person case. It is a journey into obsession, UFOs, and a message that chills to the core. Will you join us to uncover what he left behind? Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Until then, tread carefully where shadows fall.